didn't want to die at the salon that I was at. And I was starting to sort of lay plans for how I could leave or what I could do. Even that, again, a bunch of my close friends had side bets saying, you're not going anywhere, you won't do it. And, frankly, agreed with them because I wasn't going anywhere. And I probably lasted a lot longer than I should have there if I had just trusted myself. And then COVID came along. And because I was already sort of interested in how I would exit, the problem was I didn't really want to leave before I had something else to leave to.
And that's proper planning, by the way.
I really knew that something was coming. I didn't know exactly what. And that if it did and that opportunity presented itself, I was going to be ready. And then COVID came along. And, obviously I didn't see that coming. But what was interesting about that opportunity was I had my client information. I knew the people that sort of cared about me and that I cared about. I was very calculated in what I got from them so that I was sort of in control of that. And then there I was with a bunch of time on my hands, like a lot of people, saying, what am I going to do? And then all of a sudden my clients organically started to say, hey, it's Tony, I'm not saying you're comfortable, but just so you know, I am. So,
that was a weird time, man.
Very weird.
Very weird time.
And so eventually, because I had the time to get out and do some of that business prior to really considering it a business, at that point in time, I was doing it more out of wanting to help in that time and being willing to help in that time. But then I found myself in a circumstance where I was again saying to my wife, like, why would I go back? Like, I have everything that I'm doing. I have control of it. And what I even found too, which was shocking, and this is not to disparage the salon I was at, I thought my clients would look at it as a loss because I wouldn't be able to offer atmosphere. I wouldn't be able to offer certain things. But again, I had a unique client base that was busy, a unique client base that had the space. And so I didn't really grow that business as much as I did just pivot it. So instead of doing it out of the salon, I started to go to do hair at their homes.
But that's big because I've had other people, and I do a No Sideline series about people in like the sports media industry. And one of the conversations we always have is, it's a very volatile business. And it's like, before you're ready to jump into something else, you should still somehow find a way to continue to do something while you're building that other thing.
Yeah.